Good afternoon. Welcome to the Enchanted Brews Cafe. What can I get started for you?
Hi there. Could I get a 20-ounce caramel latte and maybe a magic wand to help with my hectic life while you're at it?
Well, the coffee I could do. How about you find a cozy spot to sit? There's a nice corner spot over there if you want some quiet.
Thank you. I don't know if I need a quiet spot or just to get a massage or maybe go see a show. I've been stuck in the office so long, it's hard to know what a weary spirit really needs.
Well, there are some highly entertaining books over there if you want to check them out while you wait. Maybe you can take your mind off things for a while.
Thanks. I think I'll do just that. No. Well, what do we have here? Broadway Lights, a complete chronicle. Dear reader, this book can bring any musical to life. Choose wisely and let the show begin. Well, wouldn't that be grand? Read the words aloud and blow on the page to see the story come to life on stage. And I'll be whisked away to Oz or Wonderland, because that's how my life works. Sure. All right, friends, get ready for the magic. The Wiz, 1978, as Dorothy and her companions journey towards the Emerald City, we hear a song that celebrates their resilience and determination to overcome challenges. A brand new day marks a moment of hope amidst adversity and embodies the musical's theme of optimism and renewal.
Everybody look around, cause there's a reason to rejoice, you see. Everybody come out, let's commence to singing joyfully.
Everybody look up and feel the hope that we've been waiting for.
Everybody be glad, because the silent dread and fear is gone. Freedom, you see, has got our hearts singing so joyfully.
Just look about, you owe it to yourself to check it out.
Can't you feel a brand new day? Can't you feel a brand new day?
Did that really just happen? Maybe I'm more tired than I thought. Let's try another one. Here we go, Fiddler on the Roof. Throughout Russia, Jewish villages are being occupied by Russian soldiers. In the town of Anastasia, things are changing, and the townspeople are trying to decide whether to change with it or attempt to maintain their traditions. Amidst the changes, Tevia's daughters daydream about finding husbands. While the younger daughters dream of handsome and charming men, the eldest tries to remind them that when your fate is left in the hands of a matchmaker, you can't always set your hopes too high.
Seidel, you're the oldest. They have to make a match for you before they can make one for me. So if Yenta brings anybody...
Yenta.
Well, somebody has to arrange the matches. Young people can't decide these things for themselves.
And you know, Yenta, she's a pretty good person. She might bring someone interesting.
Someone important.
And well off.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a fine, catch me a catch. Matchmaker, matchmaker, look through the book and make me a perfect match.
Matchmaker, I'll bring the veil. You bring the groom, slender and pale. Bring me where I'm longing to be, the envy of all I see.
For Papa, make him a scholar.
For Mama, make him rich as a king.
For me, well, I wouldn't toler if he were as handsome as anything. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a fine, catch me a catch. Night after night in the dark I'm alone, so find me a match of my own.
Since when are you interested in the match, Hava? I thought you just had your eye on your books. And you have your eye on the rabbi's son.
Well, why not? We only have one rabbi, and he only has one son. Why shouldn't I want the best?
Because you're a girl from a poor family, so whatever Yenta brings, you'll take, right? Oh, of course, right. Huddle, oh Huddle, have I made a match for you? He's handsome, he's young. All right, he's 62, but he's a nice man, a good catch. True, true. I promise you'll be happy, and even if you're not, there's more to life than that. Don't ask me what. Hannah! I found him! Won't you be lucky bride? He's handsome, he's tall, head is from side to side, but he's a nice man, a good catch, right?
Right.
You heard he has a temper,
He'll beat you every night.
but only when he's sober.
So you're all right. Did you think you'd get a prince?
Well, I'll find the best I can.
With no dowry, no money, no family background. Be glad you got a man.
Matchmaker, you know that I'm still pretty young. Please take your time.
Up to this minute, I misunderstood. And I could get stuck for good. Dear Yenta, see that he's gentle. Remember, you were also a bride. It's not that I'm sentimental. It's just that I'm terrified. Matchmaker, matchmaker, plan me no plans. I'm in no rush. Maybe I've learned playing with matches. A girl can get burned. So bring me no ring, groom me no groom, find me no no cash unless he's a matchless match.
Oh, thank you. Did you just see that? No? Just me? Okay. I don't know what is happening, but I'm in. Let's do this. Some Like It Hot, the musical, is based on the classic 1959 film. The musical brings to life the hilarious escapades of two musicians who witness a mafia hit and disguise themselves as women to join an all-female band, fleeing the mobsters pursuing them. As they adapt to their new identities, Joe, or Josephine, falls for the band's lead singer, Sugar Cane. Hilarity ensues as the two try to maintain their disguises while navigating romantic entanglements and dodging the persistent mobsters hot on their trail. But while the men juggle wigs and witness statements, Sugar just longs for love and success. A completely lovable, beautiful, and naive singer, she captivates both men and her audience. In the song, Darker Shade of Blue, Sugar expresses her longing for love, looks back on her past romantic experiences, and makes us all root for her as she hopes for a brighter future.
There's something about saxophone players. You fall for them and you love them. And the next thing you know, they're borrowing money from you and spending it on other girls. Then one morning, you wake up and all that's left behind is a couple of chipped reeds and a tube of toothpaste, all squeezed out. But then, I meet the next one and I'm lost all over again. I hear a trumpet singing, and then moonlight fills the sky. A trombone whispers softly, and the clouds keep drifting by. But when a saxophone starts moaning, well, the moon drops out of view to bring a darker shade of blue. I hear piano twinkling and the stars all fill the night. A bass line starts a climbing to make sure the stars shine bright. But when a saxophone starts crying, that's when nighttime takes its cue to turn a darker shade of blue. A ukulele strumming is a carefree kind of sound. It smiles and makes me do the same. But no one floats forever, and when I hit the ground, a tenor sax is who's to blame. A violin will warm you from the dusk until the dawn. The drums are like a friend who I can always count upon. Oh, but a sax is just a man that blows a kiss and then he's gone. Like a train that's only passing through, that leaves you lonely at the station, called a darker shade of blue. Oh yeah! A sax is like a siren, and it's one I know too well. But still I never listened, and every time I fall, every time I fall, the heart and understand that life's a long, hard road, yeah, but it's better with a band. And when a saxophone starts, well, then I pray someone lends a hand before he breaks my aching heart in two. The lesson I keep learning is let the brass keep burning to keep the night from turning to a darker shade of blue. Ooh.
I can't believe this. It's like all the songs I grew up listening to are coming to life right in front of my eyes. It's like they're really here. Let's see, what story did I love as a kid? Oh, here we go. Anastasia the Musical is a captivating journey that blends history, romance, and adventure into a dazzling theatrical spectacle. Loosely inspired by the legend of Grand Duchess Anastasia Nikovna of Russia, it tells the story of Anya, a young woman with amnesia who just may be the lost Russian princess. With the help of two con men, Anya embarks on a journey to uncover her true identity and find her family. One of these con men is Vlad, a former member of the Russian aristocracy who has become a cabaret performer in Paris. Vlad introduces Anya to the vibrant and cosmopolitan atmosphere of the transformative city. As the characters navigate the bustling streets, the alluring city takes on the role as a symbol of hope and renewal. To Paris we go.
Voila, mes amis, here's Paris. Now that we're here, follow me. Begin with the view as you stroll down La Rue. And soon all Paris will be singing to you. Ooh, Paris holds the key to your heart, and all of Paris plays a part. Paris turns the page to a new modern age, and we'll do it too if we're smart. Have it down to an art. Everyone's a writer, painter, poet. Everything is avant-garde or chic. We'll be in the know before we know it. When you're in the know, it's magnifique to find in Paris what you see.
Paris holds the key to her fate. We won't have much longer to wait. And then come what may, we will each go our way.
I dreamed of a city beyond all compare. It's hard to believe that I'm finally there.
At last there's a future.
There's freedom.
There's hope in the
the
air.
end. Paris holds the key to your heart, and pleasures of life a la carte. Dance through the night and forget all your woes. The city of
It's everything I imagined. Someday, I will go to Paris. But for now, what was the show that Sarah Bareilles wrote the music for? Oh, right, Waitress. Set in a small southern town, the story begins with Jenna working as a waitress at a diner where she crafts inventive pies with quirky names. Despite her creative talent and passion for baking, Jenna is trapped in an abusive marriage and daily imagines running away from her current life and starting over. Unlike Jenna, her friend Dawn is perpetually single and actively searching for a romantic partner. However, she struggles with anxiety and insecurities, and her best friend's relationships do nothing to ease her worry. As Dawn sings, we hear her inner thoughts and fears as she grapples with questions about whether she's worthy of love and whether she will be accepted for who she truly is.
Information's in its place, I minimize the guessing game. Guess what?
What?
I don't like guessing games or when I feel things before I know the feelings. How am I supposed to operate if I'm just tossed around by fate? Like on an unexpected date with a stranger who might talk too fast or ask me questions about myself before I've decided that he can ask me questions about myself. He might sit too close or call the waiter by his first name or eat Oreos, but eat the cookie before the cream. But what scares me the most, is what if when he sees me, what if he doesn't like it? What if he runs the other way and I can't hide from it? What happens then if when he knows me, he's only disappointed? What if I give myself away to only get it given back? I couldn't live with that. So I'm just fine inside my shell-shaped mind. This way I get the best view, so that when he sees me, I want him to.
Dawn, don't you think you're being a little, maybe just a tad bit?
I'm not defensive. I'm simply being cautious. I can't risk reckless dating due to my miscalculating why. A certain suitor stands in line. I've seen in movies, most made for television. You cannot be too careful when it comes to sharing your life. I could end up a miserable wife. Oh, sorry, girls, but he could be criminal. Some sort of psychopath who escaped from an institution somewhere where they don't have girls. He could have masterminded some way to find me. He could be colorblind. How untrustworthy is that? He could be less than kind. Or even worse, he could be very nice, have lovely eyes, and make me laugh, come out of hiding. What do I do with that? Oh God, what if when he sees me, I like him and he knows it? What if he opens up a door and I can't close it? What happens then if when he holds me, my heart is set in motion? I'm not prepared for that. I'm scared of breaking open, but still I can't help from hoping to find someone to talk to who likes the way I am. Someone who, when he sees me, wants to again.
I've always loved the character of Dawn because she reminds me that you can be both neurotic and lovable. What's next? Aha! Something Rotten the Musical is a comedic show set in the late 1500s and follows the Bottom brothers, Nick and Nigel, struggling playwrights trying to compete with the success of William Shakespeare. In their quest to outshine Shakespeare, they seek out the help of a soothsayer who predicts that the future of the stage involves singing, dancing, and acting all at once, the birth of musical theater. In this scene, Nick Bottom sings about his determination to succeed in the theater world despite the odds stacked against him. He vows to rise to the top, outshining Shakespeare and achieving fame and fortune through his own talents and innovations.
No more Mr. Anonymous. No more world that is Nick Bottomless. My name will be synonymous with being on the top. I can see it now. I'm the cat's meow. It's a hit, pal. It's gonna be great, gonna be great. Everywhere I go, they will love me so. Hail my name, oh, it's gonna be great, gonna be great.
Esther Bottom, you're such a wonderful writer.
Do you really think so?
And your talent is talent beyond compare.
Why, thank you.
You're a star, you are, and you couldn't be brighter.
Oh, now you're just embarrassing me.
You're a real visionary.
Oh, thank you, Jesus, and Hail Mary, this bottom's gonna be on top. This bottom's gonna be on top. Once you get going, never gonna stop. And this bottom's gonna be on top. This is heaven sent, feeling confident. Money well spent, it's gonna be great, gonna be great. Throw a big parade, praises will be made, compliments paid. It's gonna be great, gonna be great.
Baby are so eternally grateful.
Sure, who I'm doing it for.
Thank you for our cottage in the woods.
You deserve it.
If gratitude were food, I'd have a big plate full.
Nice metaphor, bro.
You're the greatest.
You the man.
I really shouldn't say it, but yes, I am.
This bottom's gonna be on top. This bottom's gonna be on top.
Man, I'm gonna sizzle, man, I'm gonna pop.
And this bottom's gonna be on top. Riders. Now we're handing down the crown to you. You were nobody, but then overnight you're someone better than the rest of us. Now you are the best of us.
Not so fast.
Hello, Will. Knew you wouldn't go down without a fight.
The top's a nay, thou surely doth jest. I say on my honor here I doth protest.
Your rhyming couplet, that is so 1580s.
Oh yeah? Well. If you wanna make it to the top, then you're gonna have to go through me. 'Cause on the top is where I live, and I will not be giving up that easily. So there.
Oh man, I have been waiting for this moment for so long. I'm gonna enjoy it when I knock you off your perch.
Oh no, you won't.
Oh yes, I will.
Oh no, you won't.
Oh yes, I will.
Oh no, you won't.
Oh yes, I will.
Oh no, you won't. My accomplishments are much more accomplished than yours.
In your dreams, I'm the best.
You can't be the best because I am the best. I have written 12 plays, and each one is a testament to my great skill. I am the Will. And I wrote Taming of the Shrew, and Richard's 3, and Richard's 2, and Henry's 4, and 5, and 6, and Titus, and Drama Kiss. And oh, did I forget Romeo and Juliet. 'Cause on the top is where I live, and I will not be giving up that easily. So there. Oh man, I have been waiting for this moment for so long. I'm gonna enjoy it when I knock you off your perch. Oh no, you won't. Oh yes, I will. 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 Oh no,
Well, I have just written the thing that the critics are calling the greatest thing they've ever seen. The people are loving, you can't get enough of it. Everyone, even including the Queen, she recently invited me to her castle where she knighted me. And privately, she told me that you're not any good, not any good, not any good, not any good. And she told me that all of your plays make her vomit and nothing's as good as my musical omelet.
Wait a minute. You wrote omelet?
Yes.
I never thought that I would meet my equal, but I can see it, I've been bested by the best. Maybe we can partner on a sequel.
Oh my, how the tides have turned. Let's review. What have we learned? See, you were here, but now we swapped, so kiss this bottom. I'm on the top.
He's on top. He's on top.
Where I wanna be.
Wah, 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 wah. Yeah, this bomb's gonna be on top. He's on
Oh,
top.
I like it up here.
He's on top.
I'm enjoying the view.
Wah, 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 wah. Yeah, this bomb's gonna be on top. Yeah, this bomb's gonna be on top. Yeah, this bomb's gonna be on top.
Wait a minute. You want us to write omelet? I'm not so sure about this.
Well, I am, little brother, so raise a glass to Omelet the Musical. Bottoms up.
Bottoms up. Yeah, this bomb's gonna be on top.
I remember seeing that show on Broadway and wondering how they could tap dance and sing at the same time. And I'm still wondering. What a great show. Let's do a classic next. A Chorus Line the Musical follows the audition process for a Broadway musical, focusing on the lives and experiences of the dancers vying for a spot in the chorus line. As they audition, they reveal their personal stories and struggles, offering a glimpse into the world of performers behind the scenes. One of these dancers is Diana Morales, who reminds us of the sacrifices she and all the others have made and the emotional weight of dedicating their lives to the craft of dance and theater. This powerful moment reveals the depth of their passion and the resilience that keeps them going no matter the obstacles they face.
Kiss today goodbye, the sweetness and the sorrow. Wish me luck the same to you, but I can't regret what I did for love. What I did for love. Look, my eyes are dry. The gift was ours to borrow. It's as if we always knew. And I won't forget what I did for love, what I did for love. Gone, love is never gone as we travel on. Love's what we'll remember. today goodbye and point me toward tomorrow. It's as if we always knew. Won't forget, can't regret what I did for love. What I did for love. What I did for love. Love is never gone as we travel on. Love's what we'll remember. Kiss today goodbye and point me toward tomorrow. We did what we had to do. Won't forget, can't regret what I did for love. What I did for love. What I did for love.
Takes so much passion to be a part of the theater world, but you get to tell the most beautiful stories. Oh, like this one. In the musical adaptation of The Secret Garden, set in England, we meet a young orphan named Mary Lennox, who is sent to live with her reclusive uncle at his sprawling estate. As Mary explores the mansion and its grounds, she discovers a hidden garden that has been locked and neglected for years and begins to restore the garden to its former glory. As they get to know Mary, her uncle, Archibald Craven, and his brother, Dr. Neville Craven, notice her resemblance and reflect on their love for her Aunt Lily. They are each haunted by memories, and the brothers grapple with their past and search for solace in the midst of their pain.
Strangely quiet, but now the storm simply rests to strike again. Standing, waiting, I think of her. I think of
Strange
her.
this Mary, she leaves the room, yet remains. She lingers on. Something stirs me to think of her. I think of her.
From death she casts her spell. All night we hear her sighs. And now a girl has come who has her eyes. She has her eyes. The girl has Lily's hazel eyes. Those eyes that saw him happy long ago. Those eyes that gave him life and hope he'd never known. How can he see this girl and miss those hazel
She has her eyes. The girl has Lily's hazel eyes. Those eyes that closed and left me all alone. How can I now forget that once I dared to be in love, alive and whole, in Lily's eyes? In Lily's eyes, a castle this house seemed to be, and I her bravest knight became. my lady fair was she.
She has her eyes, she has my lily's hazel eyes, those eyes that loved my brother, never me. Those eyes that never saw me, never knew I longed to hold her close, to live at last in Lily's eyes.
Imagine me a lover.
I longed for the day she'd turn and see me standing there. Would God had let her stay? She has her eyes. She has Lily's hazel eyes.
Those eyes that closed and
Those
left
eyes
me
that
all
first I
alone.
loved so. How can I now forget
that once
that
I
I dared to be in love, alive and whole, in Lily's eyes, in Lily's eyes.
Wow, that's even more beautiful in person. Let's lighten things up a bit, shall we? Whew. Set in Paris in the 1930s, the story of Victor Victoria introduces us to Victoria Grant, a struggling soprano who poses as a man, Victor, to find work as a female impersonator. Victoria soon becomes the toast of Paris nightlife, captivating audiences with her incredible vocal talent and charming persona. In the show-stopping number, Le Jazz Hot, Victor Victoria takes center stage at the nightclub, dazzling the audience with a sizzling performance of hot jazz and sultry moves. The song celebrates the power of music and self-expression, igniting the stage as she embraces her dual identity with confidence and charisma.
About 20 years ago, way down in New Orleans, a group of fellas found a new kind of music, and they decided to call it jazz. No other sound has what this music has. Before they knew it, it was whizzing round the world. The world was ready for a blue kind of music, and now they play it from Steamboat Springs to the Pass. Baby, won't you play me the jazz hot, baby, and don't ever let it end. I tell you, friend, it's really something to hear. I can't sit still when there's that rhythm near me. Also, baby, the jazz hot, maybe what's holding my soul together. Don't know whether it's morning or night, hot, baby, 'cause I love my jazz. Before they knew it, it was whizzing round the world. The world was ready for a new kind of music. And now they play it from Steamboat Springs to La Paz. When you play me the jazz hot, baby, you're holding my soul together. Don't know whether it's morning or night, only know it's sounding right. So come on in and play me the jazz hot, baby, 'cause I love my jazz hot. Love jazz hot.
There's something magical about seeing the story unfold in front of me. It's like being transported to another time. Well, I'm ready for another one. In Guys and Dolls, the musical, we are drawn into a story set in the bustling streets of New York City. We meet Adelaide, a spirited nightclub performer who has been engaged for 14 years to the perpetually evasive Nathan Detroit, and Sarah Brown, a prim and proper mission worker who finds herself unexpectedly drawn to the charming gambler Sky Masterson. The two ladies are extremely different, but find common ground as they grapple with their respective romantic dilemmas. As they come together to confront their men about their flaws and commitment issues, they decide to take matters into their own hands, believing that love and patience can conquer all obstacles.
Makers and sacks and Kleins, a lesson I've been taught. You can't get alterations on a dress you haven't bought.
At any vegetable market, from Borneo to Nome, you mustn't squeeze a melon till you get the melon home.
You simply gotta gamble.
You get no guarantee.
Now doesn't that kind of apply to you and I?
You and me.
Whatever. Why not?
Why not what?
Marry the man today. Trouble though he may be, much as he likes to play, crazy and wild and free.
Marry the man today, rather than sigh and sorrow.
Marry the man today and change his ways tomorrow.
Marry the man today.
Marry the man today.
Maybe he's leaving town.
Maybe he's leaving town.
Don't let him get away.
Don't let him get away.
Hurry and track him down.
Hurry and track him
and marry the man today. Give him the girlish laughter. Give him your hand today and save the fists for after.
Slowly introduce him to the better things. Respectable, conservative, and clean.
Reader's Digest.
Guy Lombardo.
Rogers Pete. Galoshes.
Ovaltine,
But
Marry the man today. Handle it meek and gently. Marry the man today and train him subsequently.
Carefully expose him to domestic life. And if he ever tries to stray from you, have a pot roast,
Have a headache.
have a baby,
Have 2,
6,
9, stop! Marry the man today rather than sigh in sorrow. Marry the man today and change his ways. And change his ways, and change his ways, and change his ways, and change his ways tomorrow.
That may not turn out as perfectly as they hope, but I'm rooting for both of them. Time for a little magic. Based on Roald Dahl's classic children's story, James and the Giant Peach introduces young orphan James as he discovers a magical giant peach growing in his aunt's backyard. Inside the peach, James meets a group of eccentric insect friends, and together they embark on a remarkable journey across the ocean. In the song, Have You Ever Begun to Wonder, Miss Spider, the centipede, grasshopper, earthworm, and ladybug all reflect on their extraordinary adventure and marvel at the wonders of the world around them.
Have you even begun to wonder why a ladybug sports her spots? There's a lot you can tell from a ruby red shell if you look real close and connect the dots.
Have you even begun to wonder how a grasshopper twangs a tune? I put my thigh to my wings, you hear symphony strings playing love songs to the moon. Follow us and listen.
There's so much you're missing, such a lot you thought you got
Until now, but don't you wonder how a giant peach can grow to the sky? A 6-foot earthworm catches your eye. You guide through night by the light of a firefly. Ain't it kinda crazy?
Magic spells can truly come true, and wacky stuff keeps happening to you.
Have you even begun to wonder about that?
Have you even begun to wonder if a hornet can play the horn?
Can you even believe what a spider can weave?
I've been spinning that silk since before you were born.
Have you even begun to wonder why the cradle can't beat the blues? 'Cause you'll never compete with my 38 feet. I got lace wings, lace in my shoes. Follow us and listen.
There's so much you're missing,
Such a lot you thought you got until now. Why don't you wonder how a giant peach can grow to the sky?
A 6-foot earthworm catches your eye.
You got through the night by the light of a firefly. Ain't it kind of crazy?
Magic spells can truly come true, and wacky stuff keeps happening to you. Have you even begun to wonder about that? Ba-do-do-do-do-do-do. Follow us and listen. There's so much you're missing. Such a lot you thought you got
Until now.
Until now.
If you can cast your spell with the magical man, or sail a beach like a catamaran, your world can change because you believe it can. All your dreams can truly come true, 'cause the wackiest things keep on happening to you. Have you even begun
wonder? Have you even begun to wonder about that? About that? About that? Have you even begun to wonder about that?
That makes me really want to join them, both on stage and on a venture across the world in a giant peach. Well, this one is another kind of quest. Still an adventure, but slightly less wholesome. The story of Monty Python's Spamalot is slightly irreverent, but that may be half of the appeal. It's a parody of the Arthurian legend set in Camelot as King Arthur and his Knights of the Round Table embark on a quest for the Holy Grail. Along the way, they encounter absurd challenges and eccentric characters, including the Lady of the Lake. When the knights demand that King Arthur put on a musical and bring it to Broadway, the Lady of the Lake is shocked that her stage time in the production is not nearly what she is accustomed to. She laments her lack of time in the spotlight and refuses to accept the change.
What ever happened to my pot? It was exciting at the start. Now we're halfway through Act 2, and I have nothing yet to do. I've been off stage for far too long. It's ages since I've had a song. This is one unhappy diva. The producers have deceived her. There is nothing I can sing from my heart. Whatever happened to my part? I'm sick of my career, always stuck in second gear. Up to here with frustrations and with fears. I've no Grammy, no rewards. I've no Tony Awards. I'm constantly replaced by Britney Spears. Britney Spears. Whatever happened to my show? I was a hit, now I don't know. I'm with a bunch of British knights, prancing round in woolly tights. I might as well go to the pub. They're out searching for a shrub. Out shopping for a bush. Well, they can kiss my tush. It seems to me they've really lost the plot. Whatever happened to my, I call my agent, damn it! Whatever happened to my nachos? Nachos! But my pot.
Well, I think she just had her moment. I think we all dream of a moment in the spotlight, but I don't think we are all as willing to steal it as the Lady of the Lake is. Some of us just dredge through our day, dreaming we could just walk away from work and leave it all behind for something fantastic. Actually, that's kind of the plot of this next show. The Producers the Musical is a comedic romp based on Mel Brooks' classic film. Set in NYC, the story follows Max, a washed-up Broadway producer, and Leo Bloom, a timid accountant. When Leo discovers a potential accounting loophole, Max convinces him to join forces and embark on a wild scheme. Raise more money than they need for a new Broadway show, produce a surefire flop, and pocket the leftover cash. Their search for the worst possible script leads them to Springtime for Hitler, a shockingly tasteless and utterly ridiculous musical. At rehearsals for the show get underway, chaos ensues as the show takes on a life of its own, becoming a surprise hit with audiences who interpret it as a satirical masterpiece rather than the flop they intended. But before he teams up with Max, Leo is just a simple accountant, spending his days at a desk and dreaming of breaking free from his mundane life in the office and becoming a Broadway producer himself.
I spend my life accounting with figures and such. To what is my life amounting? It figures not much. I have a secret desire hiding deep in my soul. It sets my heart afire to see me in this role. I want to be a producer with a hit show on Broadway. I want to be a producer, lunch at Sardi's every day. I want to be a producer, sport a top hat and a cane. I want to be a producer and drive those chorus girls insane. I want to be a producer and sleep until 2:30. I want to be a producer and say you, not you. I want to be a producer, wear a tux on opening night. I want to be a producer and see my name, Leo, bloom in lights.
Wants to be a producer.
Sell it, girls. Don't forget the balcony.
He wants to be a producer. Every pocket stuffed with cash. He wants to be a producer. Pinch our cheeks till we cry. Ow! Eek! Ooh! Oh! Yes! He wants to be a producer with a great big casting couch.
I want to be.
He wants to be.
I want to be.
He wants to be.
I want to be the greatest, grandest, and most fabulous producer in the world. I just gotta be a producer. Drink champagne until I puke.
Drink champagne till he pukes.
I wanna be a producer, show the world just what I've got. I wanna put on shows that will enthrall 'em. Read my name in Winchell's column. I wanna be a producer.
Unhappy, so unhappy, very, 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 very.
I wanna be a producer. Wait a minute! Hold everything! Mr. Bialystok was right. There's a lot more to me than there is to me. Mr. Marks, I've got news for you. I quit. I'm gonna be a producer. Sound the horns and beat the drum. I'm gonna be a producer. Look out, Broadway, here I come.
I envy anyone who is willing to give up everything to get what they want. Sometimes your heart's desire is right in front of you, and sometimes you have to go on a long journey to find it, like this one. The Wizard of Oz is an adaptation of L. Frank Baum's beloved story. The musical follows Dorothy Gale, a young girl from Kansas who is transported to a magical land by tornado. Desperate to return home, Dorothy embarks on a journey down the yellow brick road with her faithful dog Toto, seeking the help of the wizard. Along the way, Dorothy befriends the Scarecrow, the Tin Man, and the Cowardly Lion, each seeking something they lack: a brain, a heart, and courage. When she meets him in a cornfield, the Scarecrow expresses his longing for intelligence, wishing he could reason and think like a human. If he had a brain, he would use it for all the best thoughts. Well, he may not have a brain, but it looks like his heart's in the right place. Ooh, look at this one. Little Shop of Horrors, the musical, is set in the urban neighborhood of Skid Row. The story centers around meek flower shop assistant Seymour, who has lived a fairly uneventful life. Most days, he tends to his flowers and pines over his co-worker, Audrey. Until one evening, during a total eclipse, he discovers a very unusual plant that attracts a great deal of business for the previously struggling store. Meanwhile, Audrey's life is further complicated by her abusive relationship with a sadistic dentist who revels in causing pain. As Seymour's fortunes rise due to the attention brought by the plant, named Audrey too after his crush, he soon discovers that it has an insatiable appetite for human blood. As the plant grows increasingly demanding, Seymour is caught between his desire for success and his conscience. Should he continue feeding the plant with the blood of unsuspecting victims, Or should he risk losing everything he has gained by defying the plant's insatiable hunger? So buckle up, because in this musical, even the flowers have teeth. Oh, I wish I could see this entire show.
On the 21st day of the month of September, in a decade not too long before our very own, the human race suddenly encountered a deadly threat to its very existence, and this terrifying enemy surfaced, as such enemies often do, in the seemingly most innocent and unlikely of places.
Little shop of horrors, little shop of terrors, call a cop. Little shop of horrors, no, oh, oh, no. Little shop of horrors, pop, pop. Little shop of terrors, watch them drop. Little shop of horrors, no, oh, oh, oh. Shing-a-ling, shing, shing, to be happening. Look out, look out, look out, look out. Shing-a-ling, shing, shing, in the air. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sha-la-la-la, stop. Don't move a thing. You better, tell her you better. Tell your mama something's gonna get her. She better, everybody better beware.
I was walking down the wholesale flower district that day, and I was going to this place with this old Chinese man. He sometimes sells me these weird and exotic cuttings, because he knows you see that strange plants are my hobby. He didn't do anything unusual there that day, so I was just about to, walk on by, when suddenly, and without warning, there was this... It got very dark, and there was a strange humming sound, like something from another world. And when the light came back, this weird plant was just sitting there. Just, stuck in, among the zinnias. I could have sworn it hadn't been there before. The old Chinese man sold it to me anyways, for $1.95.
When I was younger, just a bad little kid, my mama noticed funny things I did, like shooting puppies with a BB gun. I poisoned guppies, and when I was done, I found a pussycat and bashed its head. That's what my mama said.
What did she say?
She said, my boy, I think someday you'll find a way to make a natural dentist's pay. You'll be a dentist. You have a talent for causing things pain. Son, be a dentist. People will pay you to be inhumane. Your temperament's wrong for the priesthood, and teaching would suit you still best. Son, be a dentist. You'll be a success.
disposal in the sea, a washer and a dryer, and an ironing machine. Far from Skid Row, I dream we'll go somewhere that's green. Beat me, Seymour, feed me all night long.
That's right, boys. You can do it.
Feed me, Seymour, feed me all night long.
Ha!
'Cause if you feed me, Seymour, I can grow up big and strong. Would you like a Cadillac car or get shot on Jack Clark? How about a day with Hale Hollywood? Get it? If you wanna ration now, it isn't very hard to see. No, 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 stop and think it over now. The guy sure looks like Glenn Close to me. The guy sure looks like Glenn Close to me. The guy sure looks like Glenn Close to me. Still get it.
Lift up your head, wash off your mascara. Here, take my Kleenex, wipe that lipstick away.
Show me your face, as clean as the morning. I know things were bad, but now they're okay. Suddenly Seymour, he purified me. Suddenly Seymour, show me again. Learn how to be more. The girl that's inside me, with sweet understanding, with sweet understanding, sweet understanding. Seymour's
I don't know what is happening, and I don't want it to stop, but all of this coffee and I need a bathroom break. I'm going to leave this right here and hope that stepping away doesn't break the spell. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Please still be there. Of course there was a line, because there's always a line. Please still be there. Please still be there. Whew. Well, it doesn't look any different. Let's see if it still works. Dear reader, welcome to Hairspray, where the beat is infectious and the message is loud and clear. Set in 1960s Baltimore, our story revolves around Tracy Turnblad, a determined teenager with dreams as big as her iconic hair. But in a society rife with prejudice and discrimination, Tracy faces obstacles due to her size. Undeterred, she challenges the status quo, aiming to break down barriers of race, size, and social class. As we dive in, we find ourselves in the vibrant studio of the Corny Collins Show. The stage is set for the introduction of the nicest kids in town, the epitome of Baltimore's youth culture. With their impeccable style and flawless moves, they embody the height of coolness and popularity. So get ready to groove along as they light up the stage with their electrifying performance. Welcome to Hairspray, where the rhythm is contagious and the revolution is underway.
Hey there, teenage Baltimore. Don't change that channel, cause it's time for the Corny Collins Show. Brought to you by Ultra Clutch Hairspray. Oh, every afternoon when the clock strikes 4, a crazy bunch of kids crash through that door, yeah. Oh, they throw off their coats and leave the squares behind, and then they shake it, shake it, shake it like they're losing their minds. You'll never see them frown, they're the nicest kids in town. Oh, every afternoon you turn your TV on, huh? And we know you turn the sound up when your parents are gone, yeah. You twist and shout for your favorite star. When you practice every step that's in your repertoire, you better come on down and meet the nicest kids in town. Woo! Nice white kids who like to lead the way. And once a month we have our Negro Day. And I'm the man who keeps it spinning round, Mr. Corny Collins, the latest, greatest Baltimore sound. So every afternoon drop everything. Woo! Who needs a reading right when you can dance? Sing, yeah, ba-be-da-ba. Forget about your algebra and calculus. You can always do your homework on the morning bus. Can't tell a verb from a noun. They're the nicest kids in town. Roll call! So if every night you're shaking as you lie in bed, shake it, baby! And the bass and drums are pounding in your head. Who cares about sleeping? You can snooze in school. You'll never get to college, but you sure look cool. Who needs a cap or a gown? You're the nicest kids in town. Yeah, they're the nicest. They're the nicest, nicest. They're the sugar and spices, nicest kids in town. Woo!
Goodness, that was an incredibly talented cast. And I was so close, I could have joined them. Maybe next time. But for now, you know what? I want to go back in time a bit. Before the plot of The Wizard of Oz carries Dorothy Gale to Oz, she is just a simple young girl living on a Kansas farm with her Aunt Em and Uncle Henry. But life on a poor farm is not easy, and dissatisfied with her mundane life, Dorothy dreams of a place somewhere over the rainbow, where troubles are far away. By the end of her adventure, Dorothy will discover that the power to change our lives and have the most extraordinary adventures is often found in our own hearts, and that there is truly no place like home.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh, why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I?
It's just so lovely. It truly is one of the most beautiful songs ever written. Well done, Harold Arlen. Let's see, what's next? Company revolves around Bobby, a single man living in New York City, and his interactions with his married friends. The musical explores Bobby's ambivalence towards commitment and marriage as he navigates the complexities of real relationships. In the next song, Bobby's own romantic entanglements come to the forefront. The song is performed by three of Bobby's girlfriends, Marta, Kathy, and April, who express their frustration and confusion over his indecisiveness and reluctance to fully commit to any of them.
You could drive a person crazy. You could drive a person mad. Doo-doo. First you make a person hazy, so a person could be had. Doo-doo. Then you leave a person dangling sadly outside your door, which it only makes a person gladly want you even more. I could understand a person if he said to go away. I could understand a person if he actually was gay. Do-do-do-do. But worse than that, a person that Says he loves a person and then leaves her flat. He's crazy. He's a troubled person. He's a truly crazy person himself. Bob, you son of a bitch.
Larry Loser.
Do 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 do.
Taller than a matador, questionable. Trying to get you off your own.
So single and attentive and attractive a man. It's everything a person could wish. Do 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 do. Who likes to pull the hooks out of fish? Knock knock, is anybody there? Knock knock, it really isn't fair. Knock knock, I'm working all my time. Knock knock, a zombie's in my arms. Oh, that sweet affection, what is wrong? Where's the loose connection? Oh Lord, how long? Bobby, baby, Bobby, Booby, Bobby, you could drive a person buggy. You could blow a person's cool, doo-doo-doo-doo. First you make a person feel all huggy, while you make her feel a fool, doo-doo-doo-doo. When a person says that you've upset her, that's when you're good. You impersonate a person better than a zombie should. I could understand a person if he wasn't good in bed. I could understand a person if he actually was dead. Do-do-do-do. Exclusive view, elusive view. Will any person ever get the juice of you? You're crazy. You're a lovely person. You're a newbie, deeply maladjusted, never to be trusted. Crazy person yourself. Bobby is my hobby and I'm giving it up. You can practically see them going out of their minds. And speaking of going out of their minds, I'm pretty sure that happens to everyone in this show. The Rocky Horror Picture Show is a cult classic musical that follows the misadventures of a newly engaged couple, Brad and Janet, who find themselves stranded at the eerie castle of Dr. Frankenfurter, a mad scientist. As the couple enters the bizarre world of the castle, they encounter a motley crew of characters and a host of other eccentric guests. Amidst the chaos and confusion of Frankenfurter's unconventional experiments in debauchery, the iconic song Time Warp is introduced. This infectious tune serves as an invitation for Brad and Janet, as well as the audience, to join in the strange and surreal dance that epitomizes the spirit of the Rocky Horror experience. Here we go.
It's astounding. Time is fleeting. Madness takes its toll. But listen closely, not for very much longer. I've got to keep control.
I remember doing the time warp, drinking those moments when the blackness will hit me and the void will be calling.
Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. It's just a jump to the left. And then a step to the right. Put your hands on your hips. You bring your knees in tight. But it's the velvet crust that really does you inside. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again.
It's so dreamy, oh fantasy free me, so you can't see me, no not at all, in another dimension, ow, with voyeuristic intention, well secluded, oh I see it all.
With a bit of a mind flip, you're into the time slip, and nothing can ever be the same.
It takes out a sensation, like you're under sedation.
jump to the left. And then a step to the right. Put your hands on your hips. You bring your knees in time. But it's the velvet chorus. And then we just even say, let's do time warp again. Let's do the time warp again.
It really kind of pulls you in, doesn't it? Well, back to reality. Kind of. Let's see something modern. I Love You, You're Perfect, Now Change is a musical comedy that explores the ups and downs of romantic relationships, from first dates to marriage and beyond. It consists of a series of vignettes and songs that humorously depict the various stages and challenges of love and dating. In the song, Single Man Drought, we meet two single women who are currently on dates but are lamenting the lack of eligible men in their lives.
And that is why I love aerodynamic engineering.
Wow, Bob. What a long story.
So, anything to start?
Oh, no, Bob. No appetizer for me. I'm a very light eater. I'm lying. Plus, I didn't get to the gym today, and generally I go every single day. I'm really lying.
Veronica, you are one special lady. I could talk to you all night.
Please, God, don't let him.
But my real passion is golf. Do you like golf?
Of course. I'm lying.
Do you play?
Oh, surely. I'm really lying.
We gotta play sometime.
Your course or mine? Who is this woman talking?
Hey, did you ever see the greatest golf movie ever made? Caddyshack?
Loved it. I didn't see this movie.
And what was your favorite scene?
Help me.
Help me, help me.
So the difference between fuel exhaust and fuel injection is really simple.
To think he thinks he's at his best. No thought tonight has he repressed. He talks and eyes my chest. There's a serious single man drought.
Well, some might say a catch I found. He's single, straight, his mind is sound. There's 4 guys left like him around. There's a serious single man drought.
I can't believe he's talking still.
Oh God, I need a Scotch refill. He chews, he spews, I could use a pill. There's a serious single man drought. Standards, I used to have some standards. But man by man, every standard meandered for me.
Lesbian, I should be a lesbian. If I was born to love women, how wondrously sane I would be.
And who's your favorite Caddyshack actor?
Oh, you know, that person, that wacky, nutty golf thingy guy.
Chevy Chase?
Yes.
Me too.
I could grow old alone just fine.
I'll buy some cats like 29. They'll find me dead in my feline shrine. There's a serious single man drought. So I date Bob and hope and flirt. He might get better
by desert. I stay, I pray, still I assert. There's a serious single man, delirious single man.
And let me take care of the check.
Let's split it. I'm lying, I'm lying, I'm really lying.
No, it's on me.
You bet your sweet macho go-kart it is, 'cause there's a serious, delirious, severious, valberious, send the Marines, we're talking serious. Single man, drought. Ladies' room.
I know a lot of women who can relate to that. Sorry, single ladies. Oh, here we go. This one is a classic. Gypsy follows the real-life story of Rose Hovick and her daughters, June and Louise, as they navigate the world of vaudeville during the early to mid-20th century. Rose, a relentless stage mother with dreams of fame and fortune, pushes her daughters into show business, with June as the star performer and Louise in the background. However, as June grows older and begins to rebel against her mother's control, Rose shifts her focus to Louise, hoping to mold her into the next big star. But even from the beginning, Louise and June hate being on the road constantly, and they dream of a more conventional existence, one where they can experience the joys of love and domesticity without their mother's constant pressure. If only Mama Rose would get married, maybe they could have a life free from the pressures of show business.
If Mama was married, we'd live in a house as private can be. Just Mama, 3 ducks, 5 canaries, a mouse, 2 monkeys, 1 father, 6 turtles, and me. If Mama was married.
If Mama was married, I'd jump in the air and give all my toe shoes to you. I'd get all these hair ribbons out of my hair, and once and for all, I'd get Mama out too. If Mama was married.
Mama, get out your white dress. You've done it before.
Without much success.
Mama, Godspeed and God bless. We're not keeping score. What's 1 more less? Oh, Mama, say yes and waltz down the aisle while you may. I'll gladly support you. I'll even escort you.
And I'll gladly give you away.
Oh, Mama, get married today.
If Mama was married, there wouldn't be any more. Let me entertain you. Let me make you smile. I will do some kicks.
I will do some tricks.
Sing out, Louise.
Smile, baby. Mama, please take our advice. We aren't the Lunts.
I'm not Fanny Bryce. Mama will buy you the rice. If only this once you wouldn't think twice.
It could be so nice if Mama got married to stay. But Mama gets married, married, and never gets carried away. Oh, Mama, oh, Mama, oh, Mama, get married today.
She may or may not have done it for the right reasons, but Mama Rose sure raised some talented kids. Ooh, look at this. This one is music written by Jason Robert Brown. I love his shows, but I've never seen this one. Honeymoon in Vegas follows the story of Jack Singer, a commitment-phobic guy from Brooklyn who finally decides to propose to his longtime girlfriend, Betsy Nolan. However, before they can tie the knot, Jack is confronted by the memory of his late mother, who made him promise on her deathbed never to get married. Despite his fears, Jack resolves to marry Betsy, and they set off for Las Vegas to make it official.
I like taxis, I like trains, I like Brooklyn when it rains, but I love Betsy. I like walking after dark, I like jogs in Prospect Park, but I love Betsy. I like Shake Shack, I like MoMA, and New Jersey's Rap-A-Roma, the parades when I see him, and even the DMV. And the Brooklyn Bridge by bike. Heck, there's lots of stuff I like, but I love Betsy, and she loves me. She likes hockey, no, I swear. She likes guys with thinning hair, and I love Betsy. She likes pizza and Chinese, Louboutins and mac and cheese. God, I love Betsy. She likes swimming, writing letters. She likes watching double headers. She drinks bourbon and sake and even likes Rocky III. I'm amazed and I'm impressed, but the thing that I like best is I love Betsy and she loves me. 5 years. I've been in love with Betsy for 5 years. So since she stuck with me, what kind of luck have I got to keep someone like her around? 10 years. My mom's been dead already for 10 years. So since she put that curse on me, no, there's no curse. It's not a curse. Forget I said curse. The point is it's been long enough. Now it's time to grow up. Mom's in the ground. And look what I found. I like dancing on the pier. I like Broadway once a year, but I love Betsy. I like visits to the zoo. I like opera. That's not true, but I love Betsy. It's been 5 years and I'm ready. Get the sparklers and confetti. Give a wink to the waiter and some in the maitre d'. Just like Jay-Z and Beyonce, I will make her my fiancé. I love Betsy. I love Betsy. I love Betsy. And Betsy loves me. I'm a schmuck and Betsy loves me. Doesn't matter what I do, I know it's true. I could never live without her. Betsy loves me. It's amazing. Betsy loves me, and tonight I'm gonna show her just how proud I am to know her. There's no danger, there's no drama, there's no curse and there's no mama, but my problem's in the past. I'm the luckiest guy at last. I'm the luckiest guy from the Bronx to the island, so laugh if you want. This whole town is gonna see that I love Betsy. Sorry, Mama, I love Betsy, and she loves me.
That was everything I knew it would be. I love that theater can take you around this world and even to other worlds. Shrek the Musical is based on the beloved animated film and follows the unlikely journey of Shrek, a grumpy ogre, as he embarks on a quest to reclaim his swamp from the clutches of Lord Farquaad, a tyrannical ruler. In this song, Princess Fiona, who has been locked away in a tower by a dragon, sings about her longing for freedom and her dreams of being rescued by a handsome prince.
Settle in, girls. It's story time. There's a princess in a tower. Oh my gosh, that's just like me. Poor Rapunzel needs a haircut, but the witch won't set her free. She passes time by singing, like someone else I know. As years go by, she sits and waits. As years go by, uh-oh. A torturous existence. I don't remember this part. She wishes she were dead, skip ahead, skip ahead. But in the end, Rapunzel finds a millionaire. The prince is good at climbing and braiding golden hair. So I know he'll appear, 'cause there are rules and there are strictures. I believe the storybooks I read by candlelight. My white knight and his steed will look just like these pictures. It won't be long now, I guarantee. Day number 23. I know it's today. I know it's today.
Oh, here's a good one. It's a classic. There's a princess in a coma. Glad it's her instead of me. Pretty maiden in a glass box. How I wonder, does she pee? Blah, 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 blah. Poison apple, boring, boring. Evil queen. Filler, filler, bend that red. That's 7 shorties on the scene. Skip ahead, skip ahead. But in the end, the princess wakes up with a start. The prince is good at kissing and melting Snow White's heart. So I know he'll appear and his armor will be blinding, shining as his perfect teeth and manly hose. He'll propose on one knee, and our prenup will be binding. About time we set a wedding date. Day number 958. I know it's today. He'll show up today.
There's a princess, any princess. Take your pick, they're all like me. Not exactly, I'm still waiting. They're out living happily ever after. Better get here, I want love in seconds flat. No one needs these middle bits. Oops, did I do that? Cut the villains, cut the vamping, cut this fairy tale, cut the peril and the pitfalls, cut the puppet in the whale, cut the monsters, cut the curses, keep the intro, but cut the verses. And the waiting, the waiting, the waiting, the waiting, the waiting. But I know he'll appear, though I seem a bit bipolar. And I'm a vandal now as well. Hope he won't mind. I'm a find, I'm a catch, and a very gifted bowler. It won't be long now, I guarantee. Day number. Are you there, God? It's me, Fiona.
It's me, Fiona. Now I know you're lucky here, 'cause there are rules and there are restrictions. I believe the storybooks I read by candlelight, my white knight, my knight and his steed will look just like these pictures. It won't be long now, I guarantee. Day number 23. Day number 958.
Day number 8,423.
I know it's today.
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 I know it's today. I know it's today.
Being trapped in a tower for years sounds miserable. But you know what sounds even worse? Being taken to the underworld with no chance of escape. That's what this one is about. Hadestown is a reimagining of the ancient Greek myths set in a post-apocalyptic world. The musical follows the intertwined stories of Orpheus and Eurydice, as well as the godlike figures Hades and Persephone. At this moment in the story, the characters are living in the underground industrial city ruled by the god of the underworld. It is performed by the workers of Hadestown, who toiled tirelessly under Hades' oppressive regime. The song serves as a rhythmic and repetitive expression of their labor and despair, emphasizing the monotony and the hopelessness of their existence.
Coldest time of year, why is it so hot down here? Hotter than a crucible. It ain't right and it ain't natural.
Lover, you were gone so long. Lover, I was lonesome. So I built a foundry. In the ground beneath your feet, here I fashioned things of steel, oil drums and automobiles. And then I kept that furnace fed with the fossils of the dead. Lover, when you feel that fire, think of it as my desire. Think of it as my desire for you.
La 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 la.
Looking low for the food and firewood. I know we need to find, and I am keeping one eye on the sky and trying to trust that the song he's working on is gonna shelter us from the wind, the wind, the wind.
In the darkest time of year, why
Why is it so bright down here, brighter than a carnival? It ain't right and it ain't natural.
Oh, lover, you were gone so long. Lover, I was lonesome, so I laid a power grid in the ground on which you stood. And wasn't it electrifying when I made the neon shine? Silver screen cavalry, brighter than the light of day. Lover, when you see that glare, think of it as my despair. Think of it as my despair for you.
Can't find the tune.
Orpheus.
They can't feel the rhythm.
Orpheus.
King Hades is deafened by a river of stone.
Poor boy working on a song.
And Lady Persephone's blinded by a river of wine. Living in an oblivion.
He did not see the storm coming on.
His black gold flows in the world down below, and the dark clouds roll in the one above.
Look up!
And that is the reason we're on this road. And the seasons are wrong, and the wind is so strong. That's why times are so hard. It's because of the gods. The gods have forgotten the song of their love, singing la 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 la.
Oh, you gotta keep your head low. If you wanna keep your head low. Oh, you gotta keep your head low.
La 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 la.
Oh, you gotta keep your head low.
La la la
If you wanna keep your head
Looking low and looking high, there is no food left to find.
It's hard enough to feed yourself,
Let alone somebody else. I'm trying to believe that the song he's working on is gonna harbor me from the wind, the wind.
Eurydice was a hungry young girl.
Give that back!
She was no stranger to the wind,
Please, it's everything we have left!
but she had not seen nothing.
Orpheus!
Like the mighty storm she got caught in.
Orpheus!
Only took a minute. But the wrath of the gods was in it.
Every year it's getting worse. Hadestown, hell on earth. Did you think I'd be impressed with this neon necropolis? Lover, what have you become? Coal cars and oil drums, warehouse walls and factory floors. I don't know you anymore. And in the meantime, up above, the harvest dies and people starve. Oceans rise and overflow. It ain't right and it ain't natural.
Lover, everything I do it for the love of you. If you don't even want my love, I'll give it to someone who does. Someone grateful for her fate. Someone who appreciates the comforts of a gilded cage and doesn't try to fly away the moment Mother Nature calls. Someone who could love these walls that hold her close and keep her safe. Think of them as my embrace.
La 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 la.
Think of them as my embrace. Think of them as my embrace of you.
So dark and so beautiful. But things can be dark above ground too, especially for kids at Cruncham Hall. Matilda the musical is based on another beloved children's novel by Roald Dahl and follows the story of Matilda Wormwood, a young girl with extraordinary intelligence and telekinetic powers. Matilda faces neglect and mistreatment from her parents and her cruel headmistress. Near the end of the story, Matilda and her classmates rebel against the oppressive regime of Miss Trunchbull. Tired of being treated unfairly and subjected to her tyrannical rule, the children unite in defiance and declare their independence. They revel in their rebellion and take a stand against injustice, demonstrating the power of unity and triumph of the human spirit as they fight for a better future.
Never again will she get the best of me. Never again will she take away my freedom. And we won't forget the day we fought for the right to be a little bit naughty. With a choky door slam, will I be bullied and will I doubt it when my mommy says I'm a miracle? Revolting children living in revolting times. We'll sing revolting songs, using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done. And we'll have the trunch for bolting. We're revolting. Revolting children living in revolting times. We'll sing revolting songs, using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done. And we'll have the trunch for bolting. We're revolting. People become a screaming horde! Take out your hockey stick and use it as a sword! Drawing pictures on the board! We're revolting! We can SPL how we like. If enough of us are wrong, wrong is right. Throw an N-O-R-T-Y. So we're a little bit naughty. Should we take her, Hannah? And I say to you! Revolting times! Songs! Revolting children living in revolting times. We'll sing revolting songs, using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done. Down, down, down! Revolting!
Well, hello. We are coming close to the end of our show, and I have a couple of just thank yous and things to just make you aware of here. So a couple things. First of all, I want to really thank our district and our South Kitsap High School administrative team. They're super supportive of the arts across the board, whether that's performing or visual arts, and we are just so grateful to have them at the helm and supporting us. So let's give our administrative team a big round of applause. Our booster club is made up of parents. A lot of you guys are involved in the booster club, and if you're not, you should be, because it is awesome. And they have done a great job this year fundraising for various events ranging from just like CBC trip, Disneyland down to California when we went with the Highlighters about, 3 weeks ago or whatever it was. But just a lot of different events that we do during the year, and they're supporting those, as well as the auction, the 50-50 raffle, and the dessert thing that happens out here. So let's give our booster club a round of applause. And speaking of Booster Club, we had a 50-50 raffle, and I think somebody's going to be here to tell us who won.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out and supporting our kids and all their hard work. Today's raffle is going to be for $156.50. And the winning raffle ticket, last four numbers are 4975. And if that is you, you can meet me down at the auction table in the Commons right after the show.
4975? 4975, all right. It's your lucky day. this show has been going on for a really long time. It feels like a really long time, but it actually has only been about 12 years that we've been doing it. And Miss Olson, Katie Olson, who also directs the EPO choir that you got a chance to see this afternoon. Well, I guess it was still morning at that point. But you got to see those guys this morning. And Katie Olson has been assistant directing with me for most of those years. And so let's give Katie Olson a big round of applause. And while we're at it, let's just give EPO, the Ethiopians, another big round of applause. They were awesome. And you guys may know this, but the whole show has been choreographed by student choreographers. I select the music for the class songs, but the rest of these songs were selected by students, prepared and auditioned for by students. The costumes, the props, the choreography, everything has been done by students, and it's a huge undertaking to do that. You can imagine how long it took, for example, Chant or Revolting Children just to get that done, and that's all been taught by students. So we have student choreographers for the class numbers. Those are all listed on your program. All the songs, somebody within those either solos or small ensembles choreograph those as well. So let's give our student choreographers a big round of applause. Now, there's 3 people in the room that don't get a song off. Everybody else gets a couple of songs off here and there. But the 3 people that don't are sound guy Dayton Swanson. Let's give him a round of applause. And Sarah Lloyd and Caden are doing lights and kind of keeping the theater running in and amongst power outages and other fun things. So Sarah Lloyd and Caden up in the light booth. Also, our announcer, our narrator, is also in your program, but that's Ronnie Wolf, and you probably don't know this, but this is her first high school production. So, Ronnie Wolf. So, you don't know this yet, but you're jealous of me. And I'll tell you why that is. I've been at this for 36 years. I've been teaching for 36 years, and I know it seems like I look a lot younger than that, doesn't it? Exactly. That's not why you're jealous. What you're actually jealous of is I get to come to school every day, to come to work every day, and work with some of the most passionate, excited, energetic, musical, creative kids that the world has to offer. And I feel so blessed every day to do that. It does not mean that it's perfect every day, but it means that when I get up in the morning, I'm excited about the possibilities that are in front of me. And these kids have done an amazing job putting on a show like this, a 3-hour show like this, with all the work that goes into it outside of school and inside of school too. But all the work that has gone into this, the kids have done an amazing job. They're the stars of the show and have done an amazing job. Let's give it up for them as well. So you have one more opportunity to see these kids in action, and that is on June 4th. Next Tuesday, we have our final concert and our awards night, and that's a chance for us to recognize specifically our seniors. But also we had state ensembles. We had 3 state ensembles. Camerata had a state ensemble. Chamber Choir had a mixed ensemble. We also had our tenor bass ensemble and 2 soloists, Caden Castellani and Megan Hubbs, in that state competition. So we'll recognize them as well. So we hope you guys will come out. It's only $50 a seat, so come on out. It's actually free, but if you want to give us $50 for it, it's worth it. I mean, right now you're thinking, I got this for $10, $50 seems cheap. I'll do it. So anyway, it's free, 6:30 p.m. on June 4th. Love to have you guys come back out and join us. We have one more song, and then we'll get a chance to bring all the kids up, and you guys can appreciate what they've done tonight. So thank you very much.
Hair is a groundbreaking musical that premiered during the height of the hippie movement. Set in the 1960s, it follows a group of politically active, free-spirited hippies living in New York City's East Village. The musical explores their experiences with love, drugs, war, and the search for identity and meaning in a rapidly changing world. The plot revolves around a young man named Claude, who struggles with the decision to join the Vietnam War or to follow his bohemian friends and reject societal norms. In this beautiful moment of the musical, the characters weave together the themes of love, rebellion, and hope that reflects their yearning for a better world.
Where's Claude?
Where is he?
He should be here. Claude?
Like it or not, they got me. Burger, I feel like I died.
Claude!
I'm right here. Where is he? If I am unseen, then I can perform miracles.
Claude? Claude!
That's the only thing I want to do or be in this dirt.
We starve, look at one another short of breath, walking proudly in our winter coats, wearing smells from laboratories, facing a dying nation of moving paper fantasies, listening for the new told lies, with supreme visions of lonely tunes. Somewhere inside something there is a rush of greatness. Who knows what stands in front of our lives? I fashioned my future on films in space. Silence tells me secretly everything, everything.
Manchester, England, England. Manchester, England, England. Across the Atlantic Sea. And I'm a genius, genius. And I believe in God. And I believe that God believes in club. That's me. That's me. That's me.
We starve, look at one another short of breath, walking proudly in our winter coats, wearing smells from laboratories, facing a dying nation of moving paper fantasy, listening for new told lies, with supreme visions of lonely tunes, singing our space songs on a spider web sitar. Life is around you and in you. Answer for Timothy Leary, dearie.
I mean, that was incredible. Are you kidding me? Oh, I don't want this to end. It looks like there's one final note. Ah, dear reader, as the pages of this book come to a conclusion, I want to thank you for taking this enchanting journey with me. With each turn of my pages, you've witnessed the passion, the drama, and the charm that only Broadway can offer. Thank you for embracing the magic, for allowing me to bring its stories to life in your heart and mind. As the curtain falls on our shared adventure, may the stage of your life be filled with standing ovations, encore performances, and moments of pure theatrical bliss. Farewell, dear reader, with deepest applause, the Broadway Chronicles. Well, that was just what I needed. Thank you.